Anyway, enough about Minecraft. Let's start a new game. Like I said, don't really know much about the game. Well, I do know about it. I know that you've got you control robots, and you've got to start a colony on Mars, and you've got to survive on Mars, right? That's literally the game, surviving Mars. And I have played through the tutorial a little bit, but it was a few months ago now. My original plan with this was to play this a lot earlier, but things happened. So, things happened, right? But you can even have like rival colonies and stuff. Interesting. Okay. Company logo. Okay. So we need a name for our colony. What are we gonna call it? Difficulty challenge 120%. Alright, we'll see. We might kill these guys. Cath Base 1. I'm not calling it Cath Base 1. WombBase. Starbase Base 1. Starship Base 1. No, I'm not naming it after Musk. I like WombBase. I'm gonna go WombBase. WombBase. Soviet Mars. I hate you, Adam. I hate you. Why do I ask you what? Why do I ask you, chat? Why do I ask you? Why? What? Yeah, I know I'm just gonna get trolled. I know I'm just gonna get trolled. Why do I ask you? Why? I've clearly 6 years that I've been streaming. 6 fucking years, and I've not learned a single thing. 6 years. I haven't learned, have I? Just don't listen to chat. Just do your own thing, Womble. That's like rule number 1. 6 years I've been streaming. I still make this mistake. Okay, WombBase. Wait, WombBase 1. There we go. WombBase 1. Mr. WombBase. Mr. WombBase. Really, Womb? Yes, Womb. Womb. That's what we're going with. Because... What do you do? Because my affix on Twitch is Mr. Womb, so I'm rolling with it. You know, I've been dealt a tough hand by Twitch, and I'm just gonna roll with it. Mars will be the womb of humanity. Exactly. So we're WombBase 1. Mission sponsor. Right. Okay. So this. Can we change this? Like, what does this do? Hold on. Let's go back. Let's read this. The patron country organization standing behind the Mars mission grants funding, research, and other benefits to the colony. Difficulty, very easy. Funding, 30,000 million, I think. Starting rockets, 5. Starting applicants, 200. Research per soul, 300. Rare metals price. Okay, so we get a lot of easy things on this. So that is the... Seriously, they put in space Y there. Okay. Okay, so that's the very easy one. We've also got the USA, which is easy. We've got slightly less money. Less amount of people. But we don't have any rockets, right? Do we have any rockets? Oh, dude, this coffee's amazing. Got the Blue Sun Corporation. So that actually has... That doesn't have any rockets, but it does have RC harvesters, transporters, that sort of things. We could be Chinese. We could be China. Well, we could be funded by China, sorry. We could do India. Mission... Wait, difficulty challenge, 210%. That's going up quite a lot. We could do Europe. Or we could do Japan, which is hard. Paradox Interactive. Of course, this is a Paradox game, isn't it? Name it after one of the moons of Mars. The actual colony? That's actually not a bad idea. Like Phobos or Deimos. Which one? Phobos is the bigger one, right? Phobos has a radius of 11 kilometers. Deimos is 6.2 kilometers. Deimos. Is it Deimos or Deimos? Deimos. Yeah, so Phobos is the bigger, but they're both like tiny, tiny, tiny things. Not even trying to use the hard B. He chose to go with the soft B. What do you mean, not even trying to use the hard B? Panspermia. No. Womb. I've got a capital B there. I don't know what you're talking about. So, who are we going with, chat? I'm gonna, you can't see, actually, because I'm in the way. Okay, I'm not gonna let you choose. I'm not gonna let you choose. I'm gonna choose. I think because this is a new game. Recommended for first-time players. That says recommended for first-time players. Maybe we should go for the recommended for first-time players one. Nah, we're going for this one. So I chose Europe because I'm European. Commander profile. So what does this do? Okay, so there's loads of little things here. So, okay, so we could be like a geoengineer. We could be a city mayor, inventor, oil gark, hydro, doctor. Hell yes. Minimum comfort required for birth lowered by 15. I want to be a doctor. I'm being a doctor. Company logo. Okay, so we've got a lot of different logos. Can I upload? Space Y. Can I upload a thing here? I cannot. That sucks. Space communism. Don't panic. Hell yes. Doctor Who? Why space? Because why not? Mystery. So there is a mystery. So let's just have a look at this. The power of 3. Science is no more of an investigation miracle. Okay, so I think there is some sort of mystery that goes on. The last war, Marsgate. I don't know. We'll click random on that one because I don't know this one. Rival colonies, and we'll have those all as random. So the difficulty challenge rating is 220%. Game rules. Winter is coming. I think I'll just leave all of these ticked off. I guess. I don't know what that means. So we're gonna only have 600 million. We're gonna have 2 starting rockets. 100 applicants at the beginning. Research per sol is 400 research units. Rare metals price is 22 million. Remote control seeker, remote control commander that works as a sensor tower when stationary. Low G lab, a research laboratory built outside the domes and reduces the cost of the biotech and physics techs. Okay. 5 extra starting technologies. Gain funding every time a tech is researched. Gain double if it's... a lot of this I don't quite understand. This makes me wonder if you can do like multiple run-throughs of this. This is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, don't panic. That. Exactly that. Okay, let's go next. So we got WombBase 1. Vega. Okay, so this is rocket payload. So I get to choose what we can take. So this is Vega 1. So we need a standard name for our rockets that are going to come in. If we've how many rockets do we have? We've got 2. We need something to lay the seed for WombBase 1. Come on, chat. You've not even given me any suggestion. Super cool rocket. That's shit. Calf shaft. Okay. Well, this implies that there's gonna be there's gonna be multiple of these. Lost Sanctuary. I'm sorry, Kath has out-trumped everyone there, I think. That was a really nice coffee. I'm gonna have to make it that way a lot more often. Kath's out-trumped you. I'm sorry, he has. He's just beat you. There's no way that you can get that. Next! Select colony site. Now I'm just gonna hit random because I have no idea. I don't know what is a... Oh, we've got metals, we've got concrete, we've got water. Actually, we really don't have very much of any of that, but we do get meteors. Okay. It's relatively flat though, so that's fine. Alright, let's just start. Let's go. So there are rival colonies in this game, so that's interesting.
Welcome to Mars.
That's really quiet. Welcome to Mars, Commander. Mission Control Log 1. Welcome to Mars. Everyone at Mission Control is impatient to see the rocket touching down and unloading its precious cargo. Our remote-controlled eyes and hands on the red planet and droves and rovers. Our goal is to secure a foothold for humanity by building the first Martian dome. This daunting endeavor will allow the brave pioneers, the founders, to settle on Mars and prove that the colony is sustainable. But until we have to make sure the colony has enough construction resources, water, oxygen, power. Mission sponsor, Europe. Commander profile, Doctor. He rode Kath's shaft to get to Mars. Okay. Okay, so this is where this gets very, very daunting very quickly because there's a lot of things flashing at me. Let's designate a landing site for the rocket. A promising area has already been scanned for resources. Select the rocket. I guess I'm supposed to land over here, right? There. And then I think this is all the exploration area that we're allowed to go to. So I think we're supposed to land there because we've got... Whatever. Select the rocket and highlight the icon from the bottom of the screen. Sure. Okay. And then we just land the rocket. Unexplored sector. So all of this is technically unexplored sector. I see. So we have to be here. There we go. Kath shaft has arrived. Orbital probe immediately scans a sector for deposits of anomaly. Deep. I've only got 2 of those, so I need to be careful. Okay, hold on. What's this? Your first sensor tower is complete. It will significantly boost the speed of scanning sectors nearby. To add a sector to the scanning queue, go to the overview mode on the desired sector. Okay, so we will need to go to the overview mode, which I think is this, and I want to click that. All right. Cool, so that's this sector coming up. Rumor Hold on, we've got rumors. Rumor milestone. The colony of India is going to complete the following milestones. Find water on Mars. We still have time to get there first. Oh dear. Rumor. The colony of the International Mars Mission is going to find water on Mars. We can still get there first. Uh-oh. Okay, so what do we need to do? I think... Wait. No. How did I do this again? I've forgotten. We're not ready to exploit underground metals. When colonists arrive on Mars, they will be able to operate metal extractors. Concrete extractors automatically produce concrete, but they need power and drones to surface them. So I want to put a concrete extractor here. We have planted our seed. That's map overview. That is cargo. Oh, I see. The passenger rocket is also on its way. Okay. Suggested building concrete extractor. Yes, that's what I was trying to find out. Where is that? That's in here then somewhere. So we want a concrete extractor. Then there's no cable connection. Can I also rotate this round though? Like, is there? There's so much stuff going on like up here and there and everywhere. It's very distracting. I wanted. So now if I do this. This should work on that, right? No? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm an idiot. I was paused. Okay. It's like, it's the same mechanics as... Okay, so they're going out and gathering materials, I think. Where is he going? Drones are automatically workers that gather resources and construct structures and perform maintenance. Okay, yeah, I think I already knew that. Okay, so I think we just speed up time while this is being built, right? Too many drones are already constructing this building. Sure. Where are you going? Do they just wander? No orders, carrying nothing. Okay, so let's just assign it to there. Well, actually, I should be able to assign everything to this command structure, right? And then this is an explorer. I gotta be careful not to, like... And I should be able to... Can I not go into unexplored areas? No. Building's not working. Concrete extractor is not working. Why is this not working? So one of the buildings needs electrical power produced by solar panels, wind turbines, or other power generators. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, so we need to find solar panels. Okay, so let's have a look. Power. Should we go solar panel or wind turbine? Wind turbines will produce more power, but I presume there's no wind up here. Oh no, that's water. That's vegetation. Temperature. Atmosphere. How do I know what the wind is like up here? I'm sure there will be something that explains this. Let's just get rid of that room for a minute. Surviving Mars has been updated. I don't care about that. Select tech to research. Yes. Okay, researching technologies. I might have to turn off the hints, because they are getting annoying. What do I want to research? Terraforming? Oh, right. I can really, like... Faster drones might not be a bad idea. Low-G turbines. This is social stuff, so we don't have social things yet. Probes are cheaper and can deep scan. Drone hubs are constructed with 2 additional drones. Okay, so we'll do those. And then engineering, building apartments. Cargo space increases. Okay, by 10k. Okay. Okay, so I think we're good. We're going to be researching that. So that's that done. So let's have a look at this. And then terraforming hint. To terraform Mars and create Earth-like environment for colonists, you have to gradually increase 4 global terraforming parameters: atmosphere, temperature, water, and vegetation. Okay, so at the moment, I think everything is like down to 0. I saw them up here. Oh, no, they're up here, yeah. So atmosphere is 0%. So that's what we're aiming to do. Do both. Yeah, I got it. Once complete, humans can start breathing outside domes. Start by researching a terraforming technology when ready. Further terraforming info is available in the encyclopedia. Okay. So how do I get back onto the research page? Just out of interest. Command center. It might be here. It's not there. There's the research page. So I went for new resources seeds used to plant vegetation on Mars can be brought from Earth or grown in farms and hydroponic farms. So I went for that, and that Martian vegetation is a research cost. It costs a lot of research. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll do that. I think this is a good selection. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Right. Let's we need to figure out what we're doing, and I think so. Cost, it says metals for that, and we don't have any metals, so I think we can only build some turbines. I think that's the only thing that we can do. And I'm actually going to put them like right next to here for the time being. I think we can move these after. Maybe. Cannot find resources. Oh. So we need concrete. Wait, so you need concrete before? So I need concrete for that. This is the first time I'm playing. I've played a little bit of the tutorial, but yeah, not much, and it was a while ago. Okay, let's have a look at solar panels then. So maintenance cost is... So I should be able to... Can't find the required resources. Huh. We've got a surface deposit. So what are in these surface deposits? That's what I want to know. Maybe we need like a storage area next to this so that we can pick all this stuff up. So I know there is. Production. Landing pad, trade pad. Universal depot, I think. Right, let's put... How do I rotate things around? Okay, found it. Let's put that there. If you want any hints, let me know. I'm open for hints with this, like, quite a lot. Like, just... So yeah. I am open for hints and things. I need to power this. But so let's have a look at the other power stuff that we've got available. Oh, Stirling generator. Do we have one of these? We've got one of those already, so we should put that down. Got ya. Oh, wait, hold on. We have a solar panel as well. Okay, so we did make the solar panel. Nice. I see. Oh, I know what I was doing. I had loads of resources in the ship and I needed to take them out. I remember now.
Sector scanned.
Sector scanned. Exploration. Scanned the sector. So what's here? What's... Ugh. Right. Drone hub is a stationary command center. So we want... We do want a drone hub, right? Like... God. Waste rock is a byproduct. Waste rock can be stored in its dumping sites and disposed around extractors. Extractors will temporarily stop working when there are not enough drones to carry the waste rock. Okay, so let's get storages, dumping site. Put that down there. And the next thing I think I wanted to build was a drone hub, right? I think that's what they wanted me to build. A drone hub, maybe? Oh, set your sectors to explore. Yeah, I forgot about that. Hold on. We'll do that there. I don't have one. What did they want me to build next? Oh, wait. Hold on. It was... No, it wasn't there. No prefab. Don't have the tech to build that. Yeah. Okay. But they wanted me to build something and I clicked off it and I wasn't paying attention. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna build a statue. Life support. Well, we don't need that just yet because we don't have humans here. Concrete extractor, metals extractor. Too far from domes. I think we need domes for people. They wanted you to build a drone hub. I thought I needed to build a drone hub. Drone hub. Opening bill... Wait, hold on. Eureka, your attention is required. Eureka, our scientific analysis servers just crashed. We tried turning them on, off and on again, but the problem persisted after a reboot. While looking for the glitch, your data technicians discovered the possibility to boost performance of the program by running secondary analytic trials. Just this once. A random tech will be researched. What do we want to do here? I feel like having a random tech early on is actually quite useful, but I don't know. Japan colony. So this is a European colony at the moment. Sol 253, nice. So this is a European colony. I don't suspect I'm going to be surviving for very long because this is brand new, but just started working on terraforming. Nice. So yeah, so focus on a random on a single top. Should we go for this? This one? This middle one? What do we think? What do we think? I think I'm gonna go with that. Research complete. Okay, so let's see what did we get? I recommend number 1. Too late. What did we get? What was the thing that we researched? I don't actually know what we researched, but we researched something. I think. Oh wait. I think they're these down here. Like, okay, maybe that was not. Okay, I thought. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that might have been a bit of a waste. Okay, I didn't quite understand I didn't quite understand what I was getting myself in for there. Okay, well that was useful. I should have gone with number 1. I understand that now. If we have that option again, then that would be fairly easy. What materials do we actually have? So we've got some metals. We've got a little bit of concrete. We don't have any food or rare metals. We've got some polymers. We've got machine parts. We've got electronics. We don't have any fuel. We don't have any seeds. Okay. So what's the next thing that we need to be doing? Opening the build menu. Commander, did you know that you can open the build menu with this or B? It is quicker and more efficient than using the HUD. Build menu. Thank you, game. What do I need to build next? So we wanted to build the drone hub, didn't we? So... Oh, I need to... Do I need to research the drone hub? Is that what I need to research? Resupply. Use a resupply rocket to bring more prefabs from Earth, or research the technology drone hub robotics. So it is under robotics, right? So that's just like, that's going to be underneath the unknown tech. So we're not going to be able to do that. Drone swarm. Yeah, I don't think we're not going to be able to do that then until we like unlock some of this. Tri-electric scrubbers are amazing once you're able to sustain the electronics cost. Yeah. Okay, well, okay, so we can't build that, so let's see what we could build. We've got a recharge station. So what does that do? Recharges drone batteries. It has a little bit of consumption. What is our power outage right now? So power production is 12. Power demand is 5. So we've got extra stuff. We've got a sensor tower. We should maybe build one of those, I think. What is this scrubber thing? So emits pulses which reduce the dust accumulated on buildings in its range. So that's one of the things that we've got. We've got a tunnel. Power and life support grids at different locations. I see. Salvage. Okay, so that destroys things. What power? So we've got power accumulator. Power switch. Rare metals extractor, which I don't think we can do. We can't do that because we need people for this. Because you need workers for these things, so you can't do that just yet. Polymer factory. You need free prefab parts. Okay. So a lot of this is fuel refinery. Maybe we should get fuel refinery going, but uh-oh. China is apparently okay, so we've got competition. Oh, okay, I can actually move. I can move to a spot. Interesting. So we need to find water, I think. I think that's the main key. And I see a little bit of ice over here, so I'm thinking I should maybe explore that area now. How long do I have until... It's still not scanned. Well, we're making concrete, so that's at least something, I guess. Set sectors to scan. Oh, can you actually set that? I can add it to a queue. I see. Okay, so I kind of want to know what's over there. And I guess we should... Actually, we should probably do it in order going up, right? Like that. So there we go. So now it'll do that in order. Because I am curious. Because I guess we can't get up to here before whatever. So let's set those to scan. Yeah, but I kind of like want to work my way up to here because I think that's where the water's going to be. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so maybe we need to build a sensor tower because I think that will boost. That's going to boost no cable connection. That should boost our output, right? I don't know if we've got any electronics though. This is the problem. Do we actually have electronics? We do have electronics. So yeah, we'll have a sensor tower. Hover mouse over a sector and read the tooltip. I'm very bad at reading things. Oh, you can also deploy orbital probe to scan sectors. Interesting.
Sector scanned.
Oh, I see. So sensor tower boost means that you can look at this really quickly, I think. Like how quickly it's going to scan the sector. Right, let's remove those then. Let's do this, this. We'll do that for a start. Because some of these have really high sensor tower boost. Especially that one right there. That one should be really quick. So once this one's complete, this one should be fairly quick as well. And then like that one's only got 20%, so we don't want to do those just yet. These are also only 20% over here, so that's just going to take a long time to scan. So we may as well, I see what you're saying, may as well scan the things really close by because we've got that tower. What is possibility in those sectors? So concrete, metals, rare metals, concrete, metals, concrete. There's the water. So I was right. The water is over here and we need to get to the water, don't we? Right, let's get rid of those then, and then we'll do this because I want to get over to the water there. Because we need to find water, I think. I think that's going to be like our #1 priority is getting the water. And there's also buildable area over there as well. So you can build stuff there. There's a lot of buildable area there. Is there any more water nearby? I think that's the only place where we're going to find water. I don't think there's anywhere else. Yeah, I don't see any more like water or anything like that. Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll do that. And then we can, like, once we've got up here, and we've done that exploration. Oh, there's also research there as well, so that might be a good place to build our base. Vistas and research sites. Yeah, you see, this is a research site up here. There's not very many research sites around. So yeah, I think I'm doing it the correct way. At least that's how I'm seeing it. Can I not? Oh yeah, I have to zoom in. Okay, so what does this guy have? What can I do here? You have to refuel that, waiting for refuel before we can send that back off. So we need a... How can we refuel this thing? So we need to figure out... fueling. Fuel refinery. It consumes water. Produces fuel from water, yeah. So we're gonna need... this area over here, because I'm pretty sure that's the only water on the whole map. Gonna do some looks. Okay, no worries, man. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. I don't know what else we can do, so let's time warp. Life support building tab to see if you have moisture moisture evaporator. Life support building tab. I don't think I do. Diner. Project. Life support. There it is. I got a Moxie. Produces oxygen. So I do have oxygen. Water extractor. Moisture evaporator. I do actually have a moisture evaporator. Produces water from the atmosphere. Production lowered when placed near other evaporators. No production during dust storm. So I do actually already have one of these then. Okay, so let's I don't know where we can put this. Like here? Maybe? Not enough power. How much power will this need? This needs an extra 5. So how much power are we making? We've got 3. 3 additional units. And is that because... Let me just have a look. Yeah, so power demand is 7. So we're going to need another thing to power everything. Don't place it close to the concrete. Oh, I see. I see what it's doing. So it needs to be like out here somewhere, right? So it's away from somewhere, maybe here. But then there's a mineral thing there. So I'll put it there for the time being. I presume you can move these after. Yeah, anything that creates dust will have a radius. Yeah, okay. Will have increased maintenance cost. Yeah, anything in that radius will increase maintenance cost. I get it. Okay, that makes sense. Right, so now... Once placed, it's placed. Can you not disassemble and then reconstruct, though? Is that not a thing we're allowed to do in the game? I feel like you should be able to do that. Right? Building not working. Fully aware of that. Okay, let's get some power cables. So this is going to be expensive, isn't it? Where does the power need to come from? Well, at the moment our power grid is these 2 solar panels, so... Lose half the material cost when dismantling. Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about that. Let's skirt around the rock. I think that should work. I think I'm kind of really hoping that I've got enough material for that. That's a lot of metals, isn't it? How much metals do I actually have? Not enough. There's not enough of metals there, is there? So we might have to do our own individual power unit there then for that. Because I've got no way of gaining more metals because I don't have workers and I don't have ways of... I don't have a factory, right? Oh, what's this? So this is an anomaly. We are detecting anomalous readings. An RC Explorer vehicle can analyze the anomaly. So is that one of this? Scan the anomaly. Okay. You have. I do have what? I've got enough metals, or I don't have enough metals.
Sector scanned.
Okay, that's a sector scanned. So what do we find out about this? Just buildable area. There's not really anything there. I do have metals. I do have metals, yeah, but I don't know whether I had enough metals to be in order to construct this, but it looks like I'm okay. Yeah, it hasn't used as much. I thought it was like 1 metal per tile, but it doesn't seem to be that. It seems to be less than that. Priority to set is set from the info panel of individual buildings and construction drones. We'll try to keep higher priority tasks before lower priority ones. Building with high priority will give resources and power in case of shortage. Place a metals deposit, not just a universal one. So I want metals. Do I need maybe a concrete one as well?
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Ah, that's the metals. They will harvest these metals. I see. That makes sense. I forgot. Yes. Okay. I forgot that they will actually harvest, like, the metals on the ground. We do have a dumping site there, so that's okay. Alright, what does this guy do? This is the RC Commander. Serves as a mobile base for the drones. It can be relocated. So we need to move this over here, I think. Alright, oxygen can be extracted from the atmosphere by Moxie. Since it is crucial for the survival of your future colonists, an oxygen tank for storage is highly recommended. Pipes are used to connect all life and buildings. Yes, okay. That's a seeker. It is a seeker. Okay, so while sitting will act as a sensor tower. Yeah, I think that was one of the things I picked. Don't remember though. That one went through really quickly, look. There is concrete there. So we can get some more concrete if we wanted to. Okay. Oh, there's also some... What's this down here? That's also a metals deposit. Not very much, though. There's only 20 metal resources there. Okay, let's unpause. Let's just go at... I gotta go at full speed. Right, so what's the next thing we need to be thinking of? I mean, they're yelling at me for oxygen. So maybe I should look at building an oxygen tank. I don't know when the colonists are coming, and I don't know what the colonists are gonna do yet. I guess we could do a metals thing. Pick Europe, right? You should have more rockets than that you can send up. I've got 2 rockets. Warning, not enough power. So, insufficient power. So that is the sensor tower. That's fine. So we need a more sufficient power grid. I think that's going to be number 1. I might put in a few wind turbines, but I don't know if... Does this get affected by things around here? Maybe we might need like a power generation area where we can build like a farm for powers. Colonists won't come until you tell them to. Okay. Yeah, I've got 2 rockets, I think, right? So I've got cargo rocket. I've got a passenger rocket. Available rockets, 2. So I can send another... So can I send another cargo rocket now? If I hit this, it would send me more cargo rockets. And then if I hit this, it would send me passengers. I don't want passengers yet. Is there anything we need? Is there anything we need yet? Yeah, either a cargo or a passenger. I don't think we need passengers. I'm not ready for passengers, am I? Is there a way... power accumulator stores power. Amount of power supplies is limited by the battery. So this is a battery then. Not even close. It's Sol 3. Yeah, I didn't think that was the case. So I should get another. I should bring another rocket down then, right? So what am I gonna need for fuel? Going for a smoke. No worries. What do I need for fuel? Fuel refinery. We've already got one. But I need water, right? I need water for the fuel, I think. So yeah, okay. I think we should just let time tick over a little bit and just let them do... What is this? Must be connected to a water consumer. Okay, so we need a water consumer. That's what we need next. Let's have a look. We're getting somewhere. Water extractor. That's not what we need. We need a water consumer. Water tower? Would that be enough? Hydroponics farm. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. I'm a little bit unsure if this water tower is what I need. I guess we can put it here. And then we just need to connect them up, I think. To a water consumer. Yeah, I presume that that is... So this should generate water and put it in the water tower, I think. And then there's probably need to put a pipe like here or something like that. Right? Don't know if I've done this right. I might not have put that in a smart location. Maybe we can go and put it like a little bit further out, like out here. And then we'll put a pipe from here to there. I did not do that smart. Right? And then we need to get the water from here out to a fuel refinery. which we've got enough. Which we actually have. Oh, no, no, wait. Do I need this here? Right? And then I should be able to life support pipes. That uneven terrain. That's just disappointing. And then this also needs to be powered as well. So let's bring some pipes over. Not pipes. I want cabling. Power cables from here to there. I don't know. I don't. Sector scan. No resources. That's annoying. I don't know. I don't know how effective that's going to be, but we'll see. We're still getting those metals there. Can I get these ones? I think I can get those metals, can't I? Are there any more? So we've scanned all of that now. Oh wow, this is so much. Let's start scanning really close by, and then we'll do. Oh, there's some water right there. Dude, there's some water right there, Womble. You went all the way out here and there's water potentially right there. I missed that.
Research complete.
Research complete. Hold on. Terraforming building. Terraforming buildings are now available. Construct them to consume seeds. Affect the local soil quality and vegetation to increase 6 terraforming parameters: atmosphere, temperature, water, and vegetation. Check the terraforming build menu. Each building tool tip provides further information. Okay. Seeds. Seeds are now available. Seeds are a new resource which can implement local soil quality, global vegetation, import seeds from Earth and grow them in farms, increase soil quality, temperature, and water parameters to allow local vegetation to grow in your sector. Further terraforming information is available in the encyclopedia. Martian vegetation research. Congratulations, you have been successful in the first step towards turning Mars into a lush green heaven. You have unlocked the seeds resource. I feel like this is all the same information. Seeds are stored in specialized storages and used by forestation plants, open farms for planting vegetation outside the domes. Most plants require some terraforming progress to be made. Check out the atmosphere, temperature, surface water, and vegetation coverage in planetary view. Improve these terraforming parameters. Improving these will improve the productivity of some buildings, decrease the severity of disasters, and ultimately may render Mars lush, breathable, and covered in liquid water. What do I have here? Vegetation. Vegetation parameter represents the spreading and diversity of vegetation and bacteria life on a planetary scale. It is improvement boosts local vegetation growth, speed, and spread. Vegetation is increased by working forestation plants and completed by special projects. Vegetation tooltip provides further information. Building's not working. Right, why is this not working? Concrete extractor. So why... am I out of power, I think? Must be out of power. Yes, I am. Power demand 17, power production 10. So we need to go, and I think I'm going to get some wind turbines going. I think we'll do a wind area down here somewhere, maybe not there, maybe here. And we'll do 1 and 2 and 3. So we'll do those there, and we'll connect that up to the grid. And actually, I will put a couple of batteries, like, really close by. I might be going a little bit overkill. with that. But hey, I think it's going to be worth it. And then we'll connect that up to the grid like that. And tempted to do it in like 2 things because I don't know whether these power cables break, but they might not. There we go. So the accumulator is now connected up, and that should connect up with... There we go. So that's now up with the grid. Power production is 29.3. Power demand is 17. Stored capacity... stored power is 44. Excellent. Capacity is 800. Can I... So we can turn it off. We can salvage that. So I might salvage a lot of these things like once we're done. Stirling generator. I forgot about those. We only had 1 of those though, didn't we? Maybe I shouldn't have put it there. I should have thought about where I was putting things a little bit more. But okay, so now we have fuel being produced, maybe? Is fuel being produced now? What are you doing? Why are you not doing anything? Okay, so I think fuel is being produced. How do I know how much fuel... Refueling. It is refueling. Okay, so let's land... Now that we know for a fact that we've got enough stuff for refueling these rockets, let's have a look at cargo. How much money do we have? We don't have that much funding. We're not going to need any metals or concrete for the time being. So what will we need? Well, let's get electronics, because we can't craft those. Let's get machine parts, because we also can't craft those. I apparently have 2 orbital probes already. Prefab buildings. Prefabricated parts needed for construction for certain buildings on Mars. See, we can't get more of those. Oh, we can get more of these. Okay. Is there something that we want from this? Should we purchase a polymer factory? I don't know what... I mean, these are expensive. I'm gonna hold off on this rocket just for now, because I don't know what I'm gonna need, and yes, I don't know what I'm gonna need. Ideally, Ideally, we also make exports here. Low storage resource is water. That's probably because it's being made into fuel. How much does this create? So this will only produce 1 piece of water. And we're scanning for water there now. Okay, so this... Can you go up this way now? Because they can only go to explored areas, right? And how do I find out if this has fuel or not? Because I think having a water plant over here is probably going to be... rovers don't run out of fuel. Okay, good to know. It's the stark opposite of everything I thought was possible. Okay. Right, well, let's come back. Let's bring it back. I think while this is here... I want a drone factory. I think that's what I want next, right? We need more drones so that we can increase See, polymer factory. What do you need? Like, I bet you need people for the polymer factories to work, don't you? Doesn't say. It doesn't say. They used to back when the game was first released. Okay, so they did used to. You need everything? You need people for everything? What about the concrete extractor? That's not... You don't need people for that. Except the concrete and the fuel refinery. Okay. Right, so everything in production you need people for. So we're not going to be producing anything anytime soon then. We just need to be... I think what we need to start setting up then is potentially living quarters and habitation. Right? Like actual habitation for...
Research complete.
For domes, right? Is that what we need to start planning, where the domes are gonna go? You need to send a rocket with polymers and machine parts. 30 of each. Okay. That's what we'll do. I'm trusting you right now. Alright, okay, so that's 30 and 30. Polymers and machine parts. What about it? What other things do we have? Because we've still got a little bit of cargo capacity, and I really don't like the idea of... RC transport. Yes, I know why we want that. I really don't like... It's got to be a full 50-ton payload. Drone hub refab. Drone hub. Yes, we said we wanted a drone hub, didn't we? Yes. Is there anything else that we could use? I think all of these factories are useless for the time being. RC Commander. We've already got a Seeker. Do we have a command? Do we need a Commander? I don't think we need a Commander. We could have an RC Explorer. I don't think we need that. It takes tourists on safaris. Don't care about that. Drone. We could get some more drones. I do have to be a little bit careful because I don't have that much money, but... I don't need concrete, don't need metals. I think drones. Seeker is a commander, yeah. I think I remember. So I think having a few more drones might not be a bad idea. And I don't know about these orbital probes just yet, so I think I'll leave that. We're still short on cargo capacity. I wanna fill this thing out. So what else can we send? Maybe some electronics, maybe. I don't know if that's going to be useful, the electronics. That's almost bankrupting me, though. Probe. Almost bankrupt, he says. Well, I don't like spending money. So how much are we spending here? Let's just have a look. So we've got 1,000 million. So that's $1 billion there. That ship looks like a Starship, but colored. I think this was designed when The space transport system? No. What was it? What was it called before it was called the BFR? I think it was called like a space transport system. I think this was designed around the same time, so that's BFS. No, it's BFR. BFR was the big fucking rocket. I'm talking about the one before that, so 2017. They changed it so many times. Yeah, the 2017 one for Starship. I think it was like the space transport something or something like that. I don't know. It's like space transport, something like that. But yeah. Anyway. That was, I think that's what it's meant to be designed around, because it came out. This game came out just after the Mars thing. That's why it's white. That's why it's got landing legs. That's why it's, you know, it's why it looks like the way it does. That's why Space Y is a company in the game. Interplanetary transport system. Thank you. Interplanetary transport system. Right. Should I do I need more drones right now? Do I need electronics? I had to Google it because it was so long ago. Yeah, it is so long ago. A couple wouldn't hurt. Okay, I'm gonna get 15 more electronics. We'll have 3 more drones. $20 more electronics and 3 more drones then. That's what we'll do. We've maxed out the payload. Let's launch it. Cool, so that should be with us whenever. This is almost ready to relaunch. And I should be able to, like, this will just get sent off. I need to, like, at some point down the line, we need to, that needs to be the first thing we do. Actually, no, that one. Actually, I wonder if I move this over to there, is that gonna help this sensor tower booster thing? I don't know. I also feel like that's got drones in. Disaster early warning. 1 soul, 6 hours. Oh, it really does. Okay, excellent. Good to know. We need to capitalize on that then, don't we? Low resources. What are the low resources that we have? Oh, that's a meteor. That's meteors. That meteor things are happening right now. What are these? That's research points, right? I really don't like zooming in and out of this thing. But it does mean... Yeah, it does. Okay, so as that portable scanning device gets closer, it does actually help things. Nope, that's a Vista. Okay, what are Vistas then? Improves the comfort of all residents in the radius of the dome. I see. So this is potentially where we are building our dome then? Concrete deposit right next door though. That sucks. So we've got underground, so we've got water here, which is important, and we've got some vistas, which are important, right? Like, there's also... Is this just a vista there? I think that's just a vista. Oh, International Mars mission has nearly completed a milestone. What does this one say? Construct a dome. There's some time for us to get there first. Stored resources. Okay, so what is wrong with our stored resources? What are we running out on? Metals, maybe? I don't know what that resource is. So what's this? Polymers. I see. Polymers. Polymers. Thanks. I answered that myself though. Fuel. Okay, so we do have there and back again. We have enough fuel to send that back to Earth.
Milestone achieved.
Oh, are these all annoyed at me now? And then this can land like in the exact same spot.
Sector scanned.
Anomalies found. Make a landing pad. Okay. Landing pad. It's a bit late for that, but
Research complete.
does it like? Is it because it scars the land or something? I forgot how old this is. Like, is this the... Yeah. 2016. Wow, that is old. That's really old, dude. Launch a rocket from Mars. We did that. Drone heavy load. Transportation problem. What does this mean? So I think... Okay, so hold on. What is this? So that's an anomaly. Send an explorer to analyze the anomaly. I don't know where my explorer is. Did I move it up here? Yes. There's too much... Wait, hold on. Landing pad will stop rockets from kicking up dust on landing and takeoff. Got it. Hopefully that's not in the way of this. Well, I'll have 2 landing pads down here, like next to our fuel depot. I think that's the smart idea. And this is, I think this whole area around here is going to be our power location. It does mean that I'm not going to be able to get at these underground metals, but I think it's okay. I think it'll be fine. It's either that or we build the landing pads down here, actually. Then these are going to be our living domes up here, I think. I think this is where our living quarters and domes and stuff are going to be. I don't know. Okay, so let's get the drone thing to be working. Storages. I don't even know where the drones are. What's this? Forestation plant. Flatten. Ramp. Oh, you can change things. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look. Nurseries. I don't care about any of that just yet. Production? It might be under production. No. Power. Drone hub. Dummy. Okay, so let's put the drone hub next to where we've got everything set up at the moment, right? Like... Do we want it next to the power? Yeah, we'll put it there. That could be where our drone hub can be for the time being, I guess. I guess that actually encompasses all of the area, right? Like, I think. For, like, all the drones to be working. Okay, so we've got some more polymers. We've got loads of concrete, loads of metals. So we're okay on those. Okay, so we've got the drone hub. That's being built now. And we need more concrete to this. We'll give you some extra drones. Yes. Wait, hold on. Infrastructure tab, first tab. Oh, that was for the drone hub. Sorry, my bad. I missed that. We can get salvage for things, so we should get drones for this. Now, we've got the RC transport, so I think this is for when we want to pick up like materials from over here, like these like rocks and things. Is that right? Because we're not actually gaining any... Wait, fourth button on the transport UI. Let's have a look. Transport UI.
Sector scanned.
Pause. That was a big sector. What's this? Another anomaly. Okay. Hold on, what am I doing? Wait, hold on. Tell him to... So he will actually go and do this. How do I go and do this? Move and interact. Load resources. Create transportation route. Is that... I don't... Remote controlled vehicle that transports resources. Use it to establish permanent supply routes or to gather resources from surface deposits. And we need to... Do we have to designate... drones to this thing? Pinned. Click transport route. Yeah. Create transport route. Create an automatic transport route. Select resources will be collected near the origin point and delivered to the destination. This route will be active until all resources are exhausted and there is no more room at the destination. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could bring all of my resources up here, ready for building things, right? I could just load resources from here. Then unload at my storage. I need more storage, I think. Build some more storage. Don't want metals on that. And we don't want concrete on that. That's just going to be everything else. Do I need more storage? Not for the time being. So that's 118 each, okay. 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 Recharge stations. We should maybe put in some recharge stations around here, right? Production? No. Infrastructure. Recharge station. Let's... I think that's got recharge stations on the thing, but I don't know whether we should have some more. I'll leave that for now. If it becomes a problem, we can always deal with it. It's... Oh, wait. I think some of these drones are... Okay, so we've got landing pads now, so that's good. I'm going to build another landing pad. Like, once this rocket's gone, we'll put another landing pad right next to that pad. Maintenance. The construction deteriorates over time. Maintenance, dust, and disasters contribute to this. Okay. Capacity is 100. Max output is 10. It's empty. So that storage tank was not a good idea. Because the fuel refinery is taking so much fuel, I think. Gotta look. Thank you very much, Maury. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Have a good night, evening, noon, and New Year. Have a good New Year, man. Take care. Have fun. Have fun. I will have fun. I'm already having fun. It's a lot more complicated than what I thought it was gonna be, though. So this is not doing what I thought it was gonna do. So we're gonna have to load more resources from somewhere. From here. Aha. All right. Unload resources there. There we go. Because we've got these little metal deposits. I see. Got it. Don't rush the game, you'll miss a lot otherwise. I tend not to miss the game. I tend not to rush games like this. I tend to take my time. Orbital probe. Immediately scans the sector for deposits and anomalies. Deep scanning of a center is not possible. Okay, so I presume we should use this orbital probe doing something. Alright. Let's scan that. Oh. And we got a research thing there as well. And then we'll scan...
Anomaly analyzed.
That one. Anomaly analyzed. New anomalies have been found. Okay, so how do I know what this is? Okay, so that is this. Scan that.
There's more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye.
It's really quiet.
Treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and...
I didn't want that. I wanted to turn up the freaking game sounds. Options. Back. Audio. Why is the voice so quiet? That's annoying. Alright, let's apply that. Let's see if I can find that message that we just missed. Planetary view, mission profile, milestones, command center, maybe? Oh well, it doesn't matter. I hope it doesn't matter. New anomalies, so there is... Center readings suggest that this anomaly will help us with our current research goals. I should probably do that one next then. So let's do that one. We'll scan this research thing, because research is important, right? Drones load low. We've got 4 drones. Power. So it's... So I want to do this, right? I don't want it. I want the command center to be the drone area, I think. I don't want it to have the command center as this, because this is going. Send this rocket on an expedition. Interesting. New special project. Launch SETI satellite. Multiple uses of this project will yield diminishing returns. So this is one of the... Project Alpha. Project Monarch. Capture meteors. High-speed comm satellite. Interesting. So they've got more funding than us. They've got more funding than us. They've got a lot more funding than us. We've got more research. I don't know if we do, actually. I don't know. I don't know what this does. So, additional inventory. 4 souls, 4 hours. Outcome. Do we get money for that? Okay. Well, I'll send a rocket to... I'll send that once this is gone. We'll why not? Why not? We'll see what that does. So our fuel is okay, at least for the time being. We will need more fuel soon, though. Okay, so we've got our landing pads here. We've got our fuel refinery. I think we need more water, maybe? I don't know. Right, so what is the next steps with this? Well, the next step, I want to go to this launch satellite thing. But what's the next step with the colony? Because I have a feeling... Oh, wait. No, I want you to go over here, don't I? I missed a step there. It's just so that this will scan quicker. Where's number 2? That one's number 2? Why is this one number 2? There we go. Okay, let's just time warp a little bit.
Sector scanned.
It's dark and I can't see. I can't actually see where my little drone is. That's the Seeker. I may as well keep him over here, actually. This is now picking up these resources, so that's cool. How much metals do we have? How much concrete do we have? Let's make another concrete. Nope. Let's make another concrete thing for storage. And then metals we can also add to that as well. So this is now doing nothing. So we don't have as many... Okay, so what can we build? What can we build next? What do we need? Moxie?
Research. Research complete.
Okay, drone swarm. What is this? Oh, okay, so we've actually don't have any research being researched in our research queue. Engineering. Apartments. Cargo space increased. I don't think we need that because I
research.
haven't needed that just yet, have I? No longer require power and maintenance sensor towers. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Subspace heating. Increases production by 25%, but also increases power production. Receive a one-time grant of 1,000. Okay, well, I'll save that. Scientists and botanists for 10% performance. Moxie upgrade. We'll get that. Drones work faster on landscaping projects. Planetary anomalies. Transport optimization. Harvest resources. Excellent. Yeah, we want that. And generate that per each RC Explorer vehicle. Multiple vehicles result in... So we want that one actually at the top, don't we? That one's the one I want at the top. No, I do want that. We'll take that one off and we'll put that one in. Cool. Okay, so that is now doing its thing. What are these? Low G fungi. I don't know if I want that. I feel like what I needed really to do with this is maybe watch a few tutorials or something. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It's fine. Okay, what is this doing now? So this has now done that. So let's scan this anomaly. This is the Explorer, right? And this is a Seeker. And I think this is the same as an Explorer, but when it's stationary, it acts as a scanning thing. Oh, wow. The unexplored sector goes, like, right up there. I'm a little bit nervous about, like, building domes and things. Right, okay, so... a vehicle that transports resources uses to establish permanent supply routes or gather resources from surface depots. I see. A remote-controlled exploration vehicle that can analyze anomalies. The Seeker repairs drones. Why do I have a feeling that this battery light power line or something isn't working? Or why do I have that feeling? Or is that just like dust that's been kicked up? Could be dust. I've got a lot of drones that are not doing anything right now, so we need to figure out... Alright, what am I building next? Let's figure this out. So, domes. Now, I said... Moisture farming. So we can build a basic dome, a small dome suitable for the early days of a colony. Consumption, 15 electrical charge or whatever. 1 oxygen, 1 water. So I think we should do Moxie first. We should build a Moxie, right? And have a oxygen storage. I do have a water over here, so we could pump water out of the ground. Actually, I'm kind of tempted just to build that like straight off the bat. Too far from a working drone commander. Okay, so we need to move a drone commander over there. So I know, is it the Seeker that will do that? Can I load drones onto this? Yes. It might also be the Explorer. No, the Explorer doesn't. So I need to get that Seeker back, and then we need to designate 8 drones to the thing.
Sector scanned.
Uh-oh. Anomaly analyzed. View message.
We found some useful material in the debris from a small meteorite.
Okay. In fact, we've discovered 30 rare metals at an anomaly site. Every little bit helps. Nice. Okay, rumor. I missed it. I missed what that rumor was, but it was something. Is going to complete the following milestones soon. First human on Mars. Oh, failed milestone. The colony of International Mars mission has completed the following milestone first. Construct a dome. Uh-oh. So we didn't get that. But that's okay. I was about to do the what's it next anyway, so. Alright, so now I want 1, 2, wait, can I not just select these? Right. Charge that one, you can go to there. You can go to there, right. So how many does this have now? Drone's load is heavy. Alright, so now this I want to come up. Where do I want to put the Moxie? Well, we need the oxygen where the domes are going to be, right? And like, so let's move this all the way over here. And then I'm gonna put the water generator down first. And I guess I will get this transporter to transport the materials that I need from this area up to here so that we can build over here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Should have done the materials getting up here first, but I'm just kind of playing around with things at the moment. Okay, so that's that. So now let's put a water extractor. Cold terrain. Does this not work in cold terrain? No, it was the water tower. Doesn't work during cold waves. Produces oxygen. No production during dust storms. Does it say what it... Does it just produce oxygen, full stop? Alright, let's get power up to our new area, our new water extractor. Okay, and I can't build anymore. I'm very worried by this. I don't know if this is going to work the way I'm thinking it's going to work. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean, if push comes to shove. Oh yeah, this can also go on and analyze that. Push comes to shove, like we get it wrong and we make a mistake and everyone dies. What's the worst that could happen?
Meteor shower incoming.
Uh-oh. View. Meteor shower. This region is about to experience a meteor storm. Buildings directly hit by the meteor will be in need of repairs in order to function again, while pipes and cables will get destroyed. Rovers hit by meteors will also need repairs, and drones may be irrevocably damaged. Meteor storms cannot be avoided, but some good practices may minimize their damage potential, such as not clustering vital buildings next to each other, pipes and cables redundancy, and research for TEX and MDS lasers from the physics field. I see. Okay, so we've got meteors, but we don't know where they're coming from. Okay. Drone heavy load. What does this mean? Drone heavy load. I don't know what that means. Oh, there's a drone in this? I don't understand. Okay, so now I want to build more power cable, and I want to bring it all the way out. I've got to do a zigzag to get it up here, I think. There we go. Right, so we need to get that cable out there, and then in order for us to do that, we need metals to be like along this route, I guess. Quick question. Once I've put one of these down, can I pick it up? I think I can. I'm not sure though. Anyway, I'm not sure what I can do with that. Maybe we need to like put storage out here maybe, or like hold on. Let's move this over to there. Right. And then where's that transporter? So we've got, it's going to be carrying metals, and I just want to... Okay, so I want to... give it command to load resource metals. And I just want it to load up all of the metals and then move it over to here so that the drones will take the metals out and build the cable. A new anomaly. Interesting. That's still being scanned. Okay. Yeah. We don't need that. Don't think we need that either. Okay, so it looks like we're also doing these as well. So has that loaded up its resource? Load resource. Metals. Capacity. It's not got... Oh, right. So it should load it up to capacity. I was paused. Okay, so that's now loaded it up to capacity. Then we can send this out here. Aha! It's picking up its own materials. Interesting. Nearly completed the milestone. Get the first human. Uh-oh. Failed. First human on Mars. That's okay. That's okay. I'm trying to take my time with this as much as possible, I think. Okay, so this is now helping because this has the metals we need. So what materials do we have that we need to build this with? I don't know what materials that is going to need. Oh, it needs concrete and machine parts. So we need to take some machine parts with us. Let's move it up here. We'll move that up as well. And we'll put just we'll just have like a normal dome here, I think. Meanwhile, I think I am also going to increase my wind turbines because that makes sense to do that as I'm expanding. It makes sense to expand these while I'm doing that, I guess. Yeah, so we've got design flaw. Your attention is required. The wind turbine's popular propeller barely rotates under the Martian wind. We have a problem. A major flaw in our wind turbine design is now apparent. Their working is hampered by the gradual accumulation of fine Martian dust that is inevitably on Mars. As a result, wind turbines will produce less power than we expected. Mission Control has suspended the further construction of wind turbines until we manage to come up with a lighter design and better mechanism. Okay, so that means that we're not allowed to build any more wind turbines. Research wind turbine design tech to solve the problem. We could try to fix all existing wind turbines. That means 1 emergency maintenance for turbines that will return to full power production. Same design problems are to be expected when dealing with a new planet. Or we could politician. Convince Mission Control to provide an alternative power source. Is this 1 emergency maintenance for turbines? Is that every turbine gets that? Because we just put down a load of turbines and I don't know if I've got enough. Those spinning things make me remember Dyson Sphere. Yeah, they are kind of like Dyson Sphere, right? I think Dyson Sphere probably took inspiration from this game, to be fair. Let's be honest. Yeah, and let's try to fix the wind turbines.
Sector scanned.
I think it's like 1 machine part for like each. And it might be able to fix it. Warning! Building requires maintenance due to exceptional circumstances. Need 1 resource. Okay, so which one is that? So this is the wind turbine. So they are being gradually replaced here. And it is eating into my machine parts, but that's okay. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, it's a little bit irritating, but whatever. Anyway, beside the point, I need this one to be moved up. I'll move this up. How much materials does this have left? This still has 11 pieces of metal. Oh, it's also got rare metals, look, in here. I didn't know that that had rare metals. We should maybe put that to a place where I can actually use that. Oh, there's a missing... I missed a bit. Wobble, you missed a bit. I need to send this back anyway, because this doesn't have any metals. Let's bring this down to here, and then we'll bring that down to there, and hopefully that will build that little bit. And then this needs to come all the way back. It needs to unload the rare metals into here. Because I think the rare metals we just sell those. Yeah, so this can now just come all the way back. So let's unload there. And then we'll pick up...
Sector scanned.
How much of this did we need? We need 6 concrete, 2 machine parts. So 6 concrete, 2 machine parts, and some metals. Okay, so where is it? It's here. So we want to load resources from here. We want machine parts. I only want 2 though. I didn't want all of them. This is a little bit fiddly. I wish I could... There might be a way of doing this better. Well, we wanted 2 machine parts, right? There might be a way of slowing this down, like making it so that I can pick up multiple, like the correct amount of things. We only wanted 6 pieces of concrete. I guess I just got to do it manually. We'll just load up the rest of the... What's it? Sector scanned. Oh, okay. We need more of this. Sure. Well, we may as well do these while we're around this neck of the woods with the what's it probe. So we may as well do these. And these can also be done as well because we've got a structure there. That one could be done. Oh, I can't. I can only do like 10 at a time. Okay, so is this now all fully loaded? It is fully loaded. Let's bring it back over here. And we want to bring this over here as well. And I think we need to... Right, so that gets the water. Let's get our oxygen tanks going up around this way. So let's get our Moxie going.
Research complete.
I'll tell you what, I'll put Moxie here. And we'll also need oxygen tanks. I think, I hope. I can... Hold on. So we want to... Building not working. Just water extractor. That's fine. Right. What? Hold on. There's a lot that I need to just do real quick. Let's do... Send on an expedition. Send expedition. Send that. It's ready. Send it. So this should now go. I think. Maybe. Oh, I think I'm sending materials to where... Yeah, I am. I'm sending all that electronics. Look, do you see that? And fuel we're sending. Required payload. I don't know whether this is worth doing.
Sector scanned.
But that's okay. No resources,
Anomaly found.
Building's not working. Moxie and water extractor. Right. Why is this not working? Because power? Must be connected to power. Like, what is this big long line down here? Oh, I didn't. Okay, hold on. Let's bring these two. Okay, so that also needs power as well. Insufficient power. How much power do we have spare? We've got 20. So that needs 10. That needs 2, so that's okay. And this just needs piping. So let's also construct some pipes. I'm going from there. I'm going right to there. Nice and simple. And that should start oxygen being stored. And we've also got water. Right, domes are habitable megastructures which in the future of colonists on Mars will live. Their construction will take significant time and resources. Plan carefully when placing your first dome. It has to be connected to a water and oxygen supply, and colonists from it will be able to work in the immediate area around it. So this is why I've chosen the dome to go over here, because we've got a supply of water and we've got oxygen tanks and stuff. And actually I would like to create a few more oxygen tanks. And so we are going to do that. Oh, but I don't know if that will connect them all together or not. It might not. And we need metals for these, so that's all metal. So it should sort things out now. Okay, we're getting pipes going, so that's good. Is this now functioning? What is my power supply like? Power demand is 32, power production is 50.8. Stored capacity is 800, so that's good. Okay. Right, so that now means that we should get a stored capacity of oxygen right there, look. And yes, the pipes are all connected. Excellent, fantastic. But they don't connect the tanks up to each other, so you do need pipes to go from one tank to the next. So the next thing I'm going to do then is going to put a pipe, like, literally right there. Oh, wait, no, I can't put any there because that's where the what's-its are. Okay, well, that's still the point, that we've got water. We can also I could do like a water tank zone down here if I want to. And we could just like run like a massive pipe that goes all the way down and like stores water down here. But I also think we should also, regardless, we should have water tank storages like in the area, right? Like we need that. So let's also unexplored sector. Let's also that's done. I'm not going to put it right next to the oxygen, but we'll hold on. What is that? So that is here. I see. Yeah, so we need these
Sector
two to
scanned.
be explored like straight away, really. Concrete and metals are there. Got metals, concrete, nothing. Okay. Right, let's do, see, I'm a little bit worried about putting a water tank here. I don't know, maybe we could just like dump it right there kind of thing. We've got oxygen here, so we've got oxygen tanks. We should put water tanks down here as well. Kind of don't want to put it like just yet in the unexplored sector, but that's what we're doing. We'll do two water towers. We'll do two of those.
Sector scanned.
Oh, and we've got more water. Excellent. So that was actually quite important. Yeah. So that means that once this is run dry, we can actually pump water from elsewhere anyway. There we go.
Resources are low.
Resources are low. What is low? Electronics are low. We don't have any way of fabricating those, so I think we're going to have to decide to bring in some electronics next time. Oh, I can't. Because he's ate all of my
Sector scan.
electronics. Okay. Can I request a cargo ship? Is this due back now? Alright, let's bring in some more electronics then, because electronics are low and we can't generate those just yet. Let's bring in some machine parts and some polymers. And I kind of wouldn't mind a drone hub again, another drone hub, so we can have one up where the domes are going to be. Got some metal that we're low on as well. Okay, let's just launch that and we'll kind of see where we're at. I'm wondering if we have like a metal storage around this area real quick, just so that we can get some metal going. Storages, let's do deposit for metal. Just because, let's face it, we will need metals up here, won't we? If we're building like a dome and stuff, so let's put that there. Oh, it's got nothing left. The RC transport has nothing. Okay. Yeah, actually, you know what? No, the drones can do that. You do a transport route. We want to load materials from here. No.
Sector scanned.
Load material from there. And I just want metals for the time being. Want to unload there. There
Research complete.
Building's not working. Water tower. Why is the water tower not working? Which one? Which one is not? This building is frozen. Let's just salvage it. We'll just salvage it. That's fine. Magnetic filtering research complete. Nice. Okay. Let's do that, and we'll do drone hub. New building, drone hub. I want that. So we'll do that next. Water reclamation. Water on Mars is abundant, yet it is mostly underground and in frozen state, making it within reach. Still difficult exposure to the mines. Okay. What is that? That is concrete. I've got a random concrete stockpile there. Hey server, how's it going, my dudes? Fairly new to the game, in case you're wondering. Too far. Okay. Right, I definitely need a drone hub here, don't I? Welcome, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. We're probably about to switch over games soon. But yeah, and I'm currently doing a variety Christmas Eve stream, which is kind of what I do every year. I just like play instant follow for the accent.
Sector scan.
Thank you. Yeah, I just kind of like play a bunch of variety games. We've already played finished off Road 96, which I've been playing over the last couple of days. And I've just started this game, Surviving Mars, which I've never played before. However, do know a little bit about. But I have figured out I'm quite... can be used to reassign... Oh, wait, how do I do this, then? Yeah, I'm quite, let's just say, inexperienced with that. I'm quite over my head at the moment. But that's fine. Right, we can land the rocket there now. India is about to produce food. Uh-oh. We're behind everyone, but that's okay. Mandatory upgrades. Your attention is required. Mandatory upgrades. The mission HQ on Earth has declared the effectiveness of our resource extraction as main priority. The extractor amplification project has received a massive funding. This is one of your favorite games. I can see why. I'm already being drawn in and I kind of want to keep going with this, but I'm getting a little bit over my head, I think, at parts. With this sort of game, because it's such a big learning curve and there's a lot to kind of like take in, it takes me a while to kind of like really get into the swing of this sort of game. The extractor amplification project has received a massive funding increase and a lot of scientific focus has been shifted towards it. The top brass wants you to begin installing the new upgrades as soon as possible. The tech extractor amplification has been revealed and it costs 50% less. Request materials. Gain a supply pod with 10 drones and 60 polymers, or reveals the rest of the amplification tech that costs 20% left. Which one are we going for? I think 10 drones sound quite nice, although I'm not really using my drones efficiently at the moment. And I haven't used polymers yet either. The rich countries, you can pretty much just stumble your way to success. Yeah, I've gone in the middle, so I'm doing Europe. So I'm doing Europe, which is kind of in the middle, right? So I'm worried about budget. This is also why I tried to not play too many of these due to content differences between AoE version, for example, is confusing because of that. Yeah, this game is definitely a rabbit hole with a steep learning curve, I think. I mean, there's a lot going on. It's a Paradox game, right? Like, we've played Paradox games in the past where there's just so much going on in the game. The last one we played was Hearts of Iron, which I no longer have installed. Yeah, that was the last Paradox game. But yeah, no, I am probably going to switch out. The EU is a hardcore for a first run, though. Yep, that's me. That's me all over. I don't do things easy. I don't like doing things easy. So I'm kind of tempted by these 10 drones, these extra 10 drones here, but I don't know what that's going to do. Yeah, we'll go with the extra 10 drones. So we've got a supply pod ready to land. So I don't want this anywhere like where it's going to kick up dust near my facilities, right? So let's go and put it like where I think that's the dust circle, right? I think that's the dust circle. No, the dust circle is the gray. Okay, the dust circle is the grey. So I think if I put it here, it shouldn't affect anything. So we'll put it there, and then if something bad, terrible happens, it doesn't matter, we've learned.
Sector
Hey,
scanned.
that has now gone up. So now I would like to build another landing pad, please. Landing pad, landing pad, landing pad. I can't remember where landing pad is. It's right there. Okay, whatever. So we'll put a landing pad right next to the other landing pad I've got. Cannot. I realize I'm blocking out. Overlaps deposit. Ah, okay, so you can't actually overlap the deposit then. That's curious. Okay, well, we'll put that landing pad there. We only need 10 concrete, so that shouldn't be too difficult. But we have all of these drones, which I should be able to assign to there. And we've got a bunch of polymers, which, if I've got this right... So these drones at the moment are not doing anything. Let's load all of these resources, and we'll put them in our main storage over there. So yeah, these drones at the moment are not doing anything. Why are they not doing anything? What is this? The ruins of an abandoned building can be cleared for resources or rebuilt. I would like to clear it, please, for resources. I don't know how to do that. Salvage? Whoops. Clear. You need the decommission protocol engineering tech to remove buildings. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that at some point. Accidentally put the water tank in the cold region and it didn't work, so...
Sector scanned.
Okay. No resources. Why am I not surprised? We've got concrete there. Right, so what do we have next? What can we do? I guess we do these resources around here. Maybe that, maybe this. Because a lot of these are now like sensor scanning things that we're going to need. May as well do that. Oh, these. May as well do those. Like, while the scanning equipment and stuff is all there. Okay. Right. So I want to build a dome, I think. So what do I need to build the dome? Cost. That's 80 concrete, 20 metal, and 10 polymer. So I need to bring I need to bring storage up here. So let's put storage deposit. Let's do a concrete deposit down there. I mean, I could open up a concrete mine, but oh, research site. Boost research production when in the radius of a dome or outside research facility. See, I do want the domes around here, right? We've also got more water. We got another research site. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. You are supposed to scan that. Oh, there's also an anomaly out all the way out here as well. Whoa. I can open radio channels. Okay, so now where is... You need to load all of these resources onto there. How do I unload? I always get this wrong. Ah. I think the drones should organize that. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know if the drones will pick these up. Then they don't seem to be. Oh, that's because this has 30 of 30 polymers on the universal. Okay, that's fine. Let's hold on. That makes sense now to me. Let's do more.
Analyzed.
Put that there. Anomaly was
There's
analyzed.
more to the barren environs of the red planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. So long as you know where to look.
Even the tiniest simple-looking rock can contain answers for mysteries, which perplex the human mind for generations. Sometimes it takes just a simple discovery to assure us of the vastness of the universe, an encouragement to make us look beyond the boundaries of our existence and to the future. Effect: the following texts have been revealed in the research tree: 3D machining and productivity training. Nice. Okay, well, there's not really anything that we can really do right now, but we do get machine parts factory. Okay, so, but we need people for that, so I'm kind of wanting to put off getting people here until I've got all of the water set up. Like, because they need water and they're going to need food, right? So it's water and food are the two things that I'm worried about. And I think this is the best place to be building the colony, but I could be wrong. I could be doing this all wrong.
Sector scanned.
Something was scanned. Is there anything that we can do with this? The remains of a supply can be salvaged. Ah, okay. So we do get some parts for that as well. Oh, it's also got exports. It's sending out exports as well. Gathering exports. Interesting. Do you like the look and feel of it? I mean, yeah, space is a big tick for this game. Yeah. No, I'm really enjoying this. It's a rabbit hole, I think. It definitely feels like a rabbit hole anyway. Let's go and put those there. Right, I would like you to pick up resources, please. So let's do resource. Load these resources, and we'll do all. And we'll add them there. And then we should be putting metal back down here. Okay, what do we have here? So this... Too far... Oh, right. We've got to have a drone commander up here. So let's... I've already got the prefab now for this. So I should just be able to build infrastructure. No. Production. Nope. Storages. Life support. Power. Infrastructure. I'm sure. Yeah, drone hub. So I want a drone hub here. But cold terrain. So does that mean the building will consume 100% more power in cold areas? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So if I'm building my domes up here, they're going to consume more power. I guess that makes sense as well. That's the scary thing. Failed milestone. Produce food. Yeah, okay. Planetary survey. Discover 6 planetary anomalies. I don't know what that means. Oh, breakthrough. Wind turbine redesign. Story bits. Our initial design. Do we actually have to research that? I think we do actually have to research that. So I think we need to put that at the top. Alright, what do I need for a dome? Let's have a look. Domes. So we need metals, polymers. Consumption is 1 oxygen, 1 water, and 15 power. So do we have the power for the grid? We actually do. Surprisingly, we do. We've got the power. Because I think I was over cautious on power. Right, okay. What about the self-sufficient dome? I bet we can't. We can't make that. That takes a lot more. Yeah, no, we just need a normal dome, I think. We can do a micro dome. Most economically dome design, providing extremely limited habitational space and no capacity to host a spire. I don't know what a spire is. We've got a barrel dome. We've got passages, which I presume we can link domes up. So colonists can work and use services in the domes directly connected with passages to their residential dome. I see. And this is a passage dome. A passage ramp. Vehicles and drones over passages. I see. So that's so that vehicles can go over the passages. I see. Okay. That is a dust storm over there. Look. Do you see that? Okay. What is this? Waste rock. Seeds. So we do actually have some metal up here now. We've got a little bit of concrete too. I think I need...
Sector scanned.
I think I need this thing to load resources from here, and I want just the concrete, and I want to unload resources here. We'll just do that for a little bit. It should just transport concrete from here up to there. Is there a way that we can, like, build more of these transporter things? Or do you have to just...
Milestone achieved.
Milestone achieved. Oh, surface heater. Research surface heating to unlock this building. Okay. Tunnel entrance and exit can connect power and life support grids at different locations and different elevations. Rovers can travel along the tunnel to reach places they couldn't otherwise. I see. Okay. Okay. I mean, there are a lot of things to think about. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of things that to think about here. I guess these living quarters and stuff need to be inside the dome. Hey, SETI satellite. Our very own SETI satellite has been delivered and launched into Martian orbit. It is now operational and will contribute towards the decades-old mission of finding signs of intelligent life elsewhere in the galaxy. And what does this do? Oh, this is a landing site. So I can land? Why do I want to land that, though? Right, let's return that to Earth. Launch issue. Remaining resources on board. Not all resources from the rocket have been unloaded yet. If the rocket launches now, the remaining resources on board will be lost. Abort. Right. What resources does it have? Oh, it's got machine parts. Do I not have anywhere to store machine parts? Oh, I'm out of storage for machine parts. I see. So, yet again, we will put storages, depot, and I'll put down some machine parts. That's no longer working. Is this because there are no concrete left? Yeah, buildings with depleted deposits. I see. No more concrete left, so we do actually need another one of these then set up.
Sector scanned.
Can I
Research complete.
turn it off then and salvage? Rumor! India has nearly completed... Oh, I missed it. First Martian born. Oh, I'm way behind. Researcher breakthrough. First Martian born. Design flaw. Requires my attention. A brief, tired cheer emanates from the science team indicating that they have finally found a solution. The schematics of the wind turbines have been updated. The new design is so good, we expect to boost their production by 15%. Excellent. New trade route to China. Okay. So they can trade stuff with us. Cool. Install them! New anomalies. We should go and scan these anomalies now, right? So that is if I can find this thing. Wait, no. Oh, actually, I could gather these resources, couldn't I? In fact, we can do a transport, load those resources all, and put them there. Right, so now that should go back to Earth. Because everything should be good to go on this one. So shaft is going. And I also want to rename this. Why can I not rename? Rename. How do I rename? Rename rocket. Cath shaft number 2. There we go. So we got number 1 and number 2. Basically, Cath did a big whole stinking number 2. Building not working. Water extractor. Why? The building has malfunctions. Drone need to repair it. So what do we need to repair things? So maybe we need like a general storage area down over here, don't we? Let's go and do a universal depot. We'll put that there. I won't put metals or concrete on this thing. And we will send that transporter to just do anything and everything. Wherever the transporter is.
Sector scanned.
Uh-oh. Warning. Malfunctioned. Oh, no. Can I not move that? Oh. That's the RC Explorer. Damn it! How do I... hold on. Can I send this out to go and fix it? Because I need this. And we are exporting some goods as well. Interesting. Okay, is it just gonna fix it automatically? Yes, it did. Nice. Okay, so this, I want this to do transportation from here all up to here. That's what I want it to do now, so that we've just got general resources up there as well. Yes, that is what I want. That is what I want. Right, this, I think we can gather resources from here. But I don't know whether we can load them into here, though. No, I don't think we can. Okay, you go back over here real quick. Yeah, can't find any parts nearby. Okay.
Anomaly found.
Uh-oh.
We found signs of native life.
Uh-oh. Native life? Hold on. Okay, the sensor reading from the anomaly site provided the answer to one of the biggest mysteries about Mars. The explorer examined a mineral cluster and found the preserved remains of a microscopic life forms. Ooh. We've managed to confirm that the deposits originated on Mars and not on one of the many asteroids that pockmark the surface of the planet. The team is ecstatic with the find. If there was a past of life on Mars, perhaps we are not alone in the universe. Publicize and find as a triumph of the Mars mission, so we get funding, or get humankind, we get applicants. I think we need the funding over applicants at the moment. We're not even using the applicants that we've got. So let's get funding. Oh, that gave us quite a lot of money. Oh, and the rare mineral metals prices has also given us money as well, which is good. I don't know how many rare metals we've got left. I don't know if we've got any left. We don't. I don't think we do. Okay, that's fine. I also think should put you in there now. You in there. So that should now have 7. We'll do 8. So we'll keep this here, but it means that I can move things around a little bit if I need to. Okay, we need electronics up here, don't we? Anyway, chat, I'm thinking this is a good place to end with this segment of the stream. I feel like I'm learning. I'm not quite knowing what I'm learning. But we're learning it. We're learning something. WombBase 1. We're definitely learning, right? I'm enjoying it. It's quite fun, but yeah, I think that's a good moment to just kind of like step back for a minute. You know what I mean? Hold on a sec. Let me just do this. Boop. I did save, didn't I? Yes. I might come back with this at some point. It could be quite fun. Could be quite fun. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna go and take a 5-10 minute break. I might have some more snacks because I'm gonna get hungry. Actually, I might have a proper long break actually, so that I can have like some proper carbs and things. So I'll probably be like 25 minutes. Just to stretch my legs as well and get some drink and, you know, just relax a little bit. And then we'll come back with what remains of Edith Finch. That's what we're going to be playing when we come back. So, yep. Hopefully that's fun. I think I'm definitely going to come back to Surviving Mars at some point. Hopefully we won't leave it like way too late. I don't know, but like I'm interested to see where this is gonna go. I was kind of hoping I might be able to get humans on Mars, but I think taking my time with that sort of thing is probably better because I'm still learning the game, so I didn't want to rush into it and miss things if that makes sense.